breaking update coming in amid the global oil market turmoil. We're learning that a 30-day relief has been given for the Indian refiners. US has claimed that a 30-day waiver has been given for the country. US Treasury has issued a temporary 30-day waiver allowing the Indian refiners to purchase the stranded Russian oil to ease the global supply measures. And this has come at a time when the conflict is going on in West Asia. And that's the statement that has been put up by the United States Treasury Secretary. He said, and I quote, "President Donald Trump's energy agenda has resulted in oil and gas production reaching the highest level ever recorded. To enable oil to keep flowing into the global market, the Treasury Department is issuing a temporary 30-day waiver to allow the Indian refiners to purchase the Russian oil. And this short-term measure will not provide significant financial benefit to the Russian government, as it only authorizes transaction involving oil that is already stranded at the sea." So that remains one of the conditions. On that, let me go across to consulting editor Srinjoy Chaudhary. Good morning, Srinjoy. We're learning that amid the global oil market turmoil that is currently underway, a 30-day relief has been given to the Indian refiners on one condition, that the stranded oil, as far as Russia is concerned, that we can purchase for the next 30 days. Give us more details on this.
Let's not forget to start with that India faced an additional 25% tariff, raising India's overall tariff to 50% only because India was buying Russian oil. And this was because the Americans had earlier said that if India bought Russian oil, it would stabilize the world market. And also oil refined, Russian crude oil refined in India and sold to America would be considered Indian oil. Now, the Russian oil can again be bought by India. Of course, this is not oil that is going to be pumped out, but oil that is already around the world in tankers that have been stranded in different parts of the world. We have to see what India says about it, how adequate the amount is, but at this point, because India imports over 80% of its petroleum, over 80% of its crude oil needs, and refines large amounts of it, it is very important for India, because the Straits of Hormuz, which is closed, and that increases pressure on oil. Oil prices are shooting up. This is hurting India's economy. So this Russian oil will be very helpful in the near future.
Absolutely, and that's what the United States has said, that India is an essential partner of the US, and they fully anticipate that New Delhi will ramp up the purchase of the US oil, in fact, after the conflict gets over as well. Thanks so much, Srinjoy, for getting us all those details.